Hey guys, today we'll be doing a short comparison between the iPhone 17 Pro and the iPhone XS. Okay, just a comparison with the cameras, and I'm gonna show you how much the cameras have changed in 8 years basically. And you want a tip? They haven't changed that much, and it's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna show you the pictures from the iPhone XS, and you're gonna see that the iPhone 17 Pro is better, but it's not 10 times better, because I paid $100 on my iPhone XS and I paid 1,000 on my 17 Pro. Okay, it's not a huge difference. It is a huge difference. Look at this. Can you see a huge difference? That's a selfie camera. Okay, the first phone is $1,000, the second one is $100 from Apple. 8 years of difference. Come on. This is the big selfie camera the Apple Note. There's not a big difference. Look at this portrait mode right now with the dog. 2x. Can you see a big difference? Now look at this one. A 2x digital zoom with the iPhone 17 Pro, and the XS optical zoom, because the XS has a 2x optical camera. Can you see a big difference? Again, look at this photo. This photo is crazy actually, because the first photo of the iPhone 17 Pro is way too overexposed, and the iPhone XS got the exposure better there. Phone from 2018 from Apple. Look at this one. That's when you can see the big difference. Okay, because the iPhone 17 Pro has a 4x optical camera, so with the digital zoom you can see a much better, right, compared to the XS, which only has a 2x optical camera. So yes, right here you can see a big difference. Okay, but only if you go beyond 3 or 4x with the iPhone XS. Look at this other photo with the main camera. Can you see a big difference? Apart from the colors, I mean, the colors, look, sure, the iPhone 17 Pro it has like warm photos, but you can change that with the picture style, so that's fine. I'm talking mainly here about sharpness, processing, highlights, shadows, stuff like that, And there's not much of a big of a difference, let's be honest, because the XS has a really good sensor actually. Look at this one. This is the crazy one. This is the big, new, amazing 4x camera the Apple touted. Look at this. Optical zoom against 4x digital zoom from the iPhone XS. Sure, the iPhone 17 Pro is better. It has to be better, but it's no way 10 times better. $1,000 versus $100. Can you see a huge difference? Because I can't, and I've been working as a photographer, professional photographer for over 10 years. Okay, there's not a big difference at all, and this is just crazy. Okay guys, this is just crazy. And look at this, look at the details. It's not a big difference. Look at this other photo. Can you see a big difference as well? The first one on the iPhone 17 Pro, the second one with the iPhone XS. There's not a big difference. Sure, you're gonna say, oh, during daytime the difference is not too big, that's how it works, whatever. And sure, yeah, during daytime that's when the iPhone XS shines. But even during the night, I'm gonna show you the XS. Sure, the difference is bigger, but it's still not a 10 times difference. Still doesn't justify the price jump. Look at this one. First photo, the iPhone 17 Pro. The second one, the iPhone XS. Both are using night mode, but you're gonna say, oh, but the iPhone XS doesn't have night mode. But it does if you download the alternative app, okay? Which is an app that I've been using for many years called neuralcam, which gives night mode to older iPhones. And sure, it's not perfect, but it's serviceable. Sure, look, the iPhone 17 Pro, it looks much better, but it's not perfect because it's way too overexposed. And it made the sky look blue, and it wasn't blue. The sky was dark, was like almost black. So like it made it like it looked like a daytime and not nighttime. Okay, like the iPhone 16 Pro that I was using a few months ago was much better. Like it's like the iPhone 17 series, Apple just put way too much oversaturation, way too much bright photos and highlights. It's too much of everything. But now I don't like it. Now look at this one. 2x digital zoom, night mode, both iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone XS. Even in low light, the photos of the iPhone XS are not awful. They are serviceable. Sure, the iPhone 17 Pro is better, but it's not 10 times better. Okay, is not, okay? Look, if you think about the cameras, you don't need to buy the latest iPhone to have the best cameras. Look, even an old iPhone for 8 years ago, if you know how to take photos, you can get good results. Look at this one. It was a dark room, just with a little light there in the corner. Both phones. The crazy thing, the iPhone 17 Pro blew out the highlights, while the iPhone XS didn't. So like, can you see where I'm going with this, guys? Sure, I'm only talking about the cameras, I'm not talking about the other changes which are big, but I'm talking about the cameras here, and it's not a big difference, okay? So yes, the iPhone XS, I'm gonna do a review about the XS in 2026 later, but look, for 70% of people, the iPhone XS does everything they need. It does, okay? In reality, you don't need to upgrade. Let's be honest, Apple don't want you to know that, but you don't need to upgrade. The only bad thing about the XS is the battery. If you fix your battery, it does everything. 4K 60 frames per second, it has wireless charging, and it's stainless steel, which is more premium than aluminum on my 17 Pro. So I'm not saying the iPhone XS is better, but for the price, it's better. For the price, because it's cheaper. It's much cheaper. If the iPhone 17 Pro was like $700, $600, then yeah, sure. But like it's $1,000. You don't need to pay that much, guys. Like think with your wallet. Value your own money.